So Duke had arrived over the hill. He was too busy looking at the sky. And he didn't see that floor who was coming in with some passengers. And Hank and Hero coming in with the freight train. Duke was so caught up in the moment that he accidentally uncoupled from the coaches and raced down the hill and smashed into Millie. And Millie came off the wheels and onto Albert's line. "Oh, bust my boiler," cried Albert. "Whoops," said Duke. "Whoa," said Hank as he screeched to a stop. "Ow," said Hero. "Sorry, partner," said Hank. "Are you alright, Millie and Duke?" said Flora. "We've been better," said Duke. As soon as Millie was put back onto the wheels, Duke steamed away. Luke was just about to leave when he heard a clickety clack like of wheels on the track. He heard two familiar coaches. Just cried Luke. He tried to push go backwards, but the coaches were too heavy, and the coaches smashed into Luke, and Luke came off the rails. "Ouch," said Luke. "That hurt." Luckily, the coaches were still on the tracks, and no passengers were hurt. Soon Bertram and hold on. "Well," said Bertram, "I guess I'm gonna have to take the passengers with Duke." And Bertram took the passengers to Crowburn's Gate Station. And Luchara took Luke to the works. Mighty Mac took the coaches for Luke. Later, Duke had to take a rest in the shed. He was doing his best to try not to get any bad luck. But then there was trouble. Rusty was snoring. Then there was trouble. Duke had ran into the back of the shed too fast, and the glass was about to crumble. Said Rusty. Who woke me up?" "Sorry," said Duke. After Duke had finished his nap, Duke had to take some empty freight cars to the Blue Mountain Quarry. Duke is trying his best to not get any bad luck as he went over the top of the hill. As soon as Duke went over the bridge, he saw Marion. Oh, hello, Duke, said Marion. And I'm in the mood to tell a story. About what happened a long time. We want to hear about it too, said Arry and Bert as they pulled up. Okay then, said Marion. And one day I was digging Percy out of a landslide, and then all of a sudden I caught a dinosaur bone. A dinosaur bone? Said Bert. What's a dinosaur bone? It's a fossil, Bert, said Arry. Interesting, said Duke. And after that, Sir Topham had brought the dinosaur fossil to the museum. Yum. And then all of a sudden, and before that, I heard James's whistle, and then all of a sudden, I felt a rock slide, and it was chasing James and Percy. And also, around the time when Samson first came to Sodor, I saw some dinosaurs going over the track, but I thought it was Samson, and yeah. Well, we're in the mood to tell a story, said Arry. When we first came to Sodor, we tried to scrub Stepney, and we scared Fergus, and we made James and Percy get stuck in the middle with some freight cars, and we decided to teach Percy that diesels can do everything better than steamies, and Percy had scared us, and we met up with, and we saw Thomas and Emily passing by, and we decided to startle them. And we called Neville Clumsy Wheels after he banged into some freight cars. And Thomas thought that Neville was best friends with the Diesels. And after the conflict, when me, Diesel, and Bert and Mavis were trying to build the airport, and Daisy had to go do other things, and we decided to take the steamy side then. And we were teasing Henry about the special coal, and we took over the steamworks after Thomas was after Den and Dart were taking over with Thomas. Well, that's nice to hear, said Marion. And I guess I better be all, if I gotta save Pedro from a landslide, and he accidentally bumped into a bridge support. And all of a sudden, the freight cars from Duke's train and fell and went and raced down below. Oh my lady, cried Arry. They tried to run away, but they ran out of oil. Grease and oil, said Bert. We ran out of oil. Now what do we do? Look, said Arry. There's Daisy over there. Over there. Here. Daisy. I know we don't see each other till eye to eye. Why, please help us. Daisy, no! Ooh. Good grief, Arry and Bert, said Duke. It wasn't our fault. Daisy, just want to go get help, yeah. You want to go get help, said Bert. And then Duke saw a familiar black engine coming up towards him. Hey, said Duke, you were the engine who passed me earlier today. Sorry, said the black engine. My name's Marv, and I'm sorry for passing you. That's alright, said Duke. What about us? Said Arry and Bert. Then they saw Daisy coming towards Arry and Bert. Daisy just down the hill and biffed Arry and Bert, just as the tracks gave way. Now that was a close one, said Daisy. Sir Topham Hatt was on board. Arry and Bert were startled by Sir Topham's appearance, and were afraid about what he might say. But Sir Topham Hatt was actually very happy. I'm pleased that you two are all right, said Sir Topham Hatt. If it weren't for Daisy, the trek would have fell on you two. Arry and Bert were a little bit then surprised. Tell that to the black engine named Marv, said Daisy. He was the one who saved Duke. Oh, said Sir Topham Hatt. Well done, Marv, he said. I'm pleased that you helped save Duke. You are a very useful engine. And a credit to the railway, said Duncan. Marv was a little bit then surprised. So Lowen was impressed with Marv too. Well done, Marv, he said. Thank you, said Marv. And Duke cheered. And he told Marv that Dante told him what he had said. Stupid thing, said Marv. Oh wow, said Marv. Let's get back to work. And the two engines went happily to finish their work.